So let's break down the pricing and deal structures across different verticals and how to choose the right model. So here's some pricing models for you, and this is for those of you if you want to start your sales agency or some sort of done for you B2B type business. First is value based pricing. This is pricing based on perceived value and the results delivered. So don't just focus on costs here, right? Price your offer or your services or program based on the transformation and value it delivers to your clients, right? There's a reason why someone buys a $300,000 car versus a $50,000 car or a $30,000 car. It is perceived value by the customer who purchases that 300K car. A lot of times you can charge pricing based on the value your prospect thinks it's worth, not you, right? These two cars, that example, and you can do a Rolls-Royce versus Toyota. They both, especially nowadays in 2025, they both have all the amenities: heated seats, cool seats, backup camera, navi, head-up display, all that stuff, right? A short of Rolls Royce might have a few more things, stars on the ceiling, whatever. But at the end of the day, the thing that they're both designed to do is the same: take you point A to point B. But the perceived value, obviously, for an R is so much more. So if your prospect thinks your service is worth 10K, then that is what they're okay paying, and you should be okay charging. Okay, so that's number one. Next one is a retainer fee. In this model, the client pays a monthly or periodic fee to retain the services of the client acquisition company, i.e., you. The fee is typically based on the scope and the level of service provided. So, this is usually a fixed fee for ongoing services, and it provides stability, especially for businesses that have budgets aside. So, you can do like subscription based pricing, recurring fees, or ongoing access or services. Next is commission based. This model involves earning a percentage of the revenue generated by you or your sales team for your client's business. The client acquisition company or sales agency may receive a commission based on the total sales or profits achieved through their efforts. So if you have, let's say you take on a client that's doing 50K a month and you take them to 100K a month, you will get a percentage of the extra 50K you just bought in, whether that's 10, 20, 25%. And now this is pricing tied to sale performance, and it aligns both incentives. And number one, it's easy to get clients with this. And number two, it's a win-win all around, right? Next is premium packages. This is more tiered pricing. So you offer different levels of service or access to varying price points. So you offer tiered packages with varying levels of support and access, allowing clients to choose the option that best suits their needs and their budget and what it is that they're looking for. Not everyone will want to purchase your premium program, right? And I'll use a car example again. Like even if you go to a Toyota Camry, or a BMW X5 or whatever, they have different tiers. There's a base model, then a mid tier model, then the fully loaded one, and it's the same car, right? But it's just the amenities in there. And same process here, right? Some of your prospects can only afford so much. So instead of letting them go, bring them into a lower tiered program, and maybe down the line you can upsell them. This allows you to bring in more people into your client ecosystem of buyers that you wouldn't have otherwise came if you only had the premium package. Now, premium package is also important as you'll have something to sell the lower tiered clients at a later date. Next one is PPL, PPC, or PPS, right? Pay per lead, pay per click, or pay per sale. This is paying for specific measurable results, right? This is called arbitrage. So, pay per lead, in this model, the client acquisition company charges the client for each qualified lead they generate. As a lead arbitrage, a lot of businesses like merchant cash advance or funding companies, they use this model. So they'll go to a lead gen company, hey, we need 5,000 leads, how much? And they'll charge them per lead. As a client acquisition company, let's say it costs you, and you have to obviously know your numbers already, but let's say if it costs you 10 or 15 or whatever, for easy numbers sake, let's say it costs you $10 to generate that lead. If you can get away with charging 30 or 40 or $50 per lead to that client, that $40 is your profit margin. Don't need a big team for this. This is called lead arbitrage. But again, just an example: pay per lead. The price is usually based on the quality and the relevance of your lead. Next, you have pay per click. This model involves charging the client for each click their advertisement receives. Right. This is a bit outdated, but it still works. It's commonly used online advertising campaign where the client pays only when a user clicks their ad. Then you have pay per sale. Here, the client acquisition company charges a client a percentage of the fixed amount. This is also commission based also. Same thing, similar thing for each successful sale made as a result of their efforts. Now, this model is often used in affiliate marketing or performance-based partnerships. All right. Other models, you have hybrid pricing. You can combine multiple models for a tailored approach, or you can fix fee, project-based pricing, a set price for a specific project or a specific deliverable. Let's say you take on a client and all they're looking for is to recruit two setters or two sales reps or two closers, whatever it is. That's a project-based pricing. You're not helping them with leads or ads or sales or any of that. They just want you to go get two reps for them and leave. So it's, you can play around. Now, knowing that we want to optimize for cash upfront as a client acquisition company, as well as recurring aspect to our revenue. Again, my company's name is Revenue Growth. Our goal is to just increase revenue for companies. The best pricing strategy for us will be a mix of retainer and performance. So retainer options, you can have a fixed monthly fee or an upfront fee for a number of months, $25K for the first 2 months to build out XYZ, and then it's X amount. Which the second X amount will be the percentage, or you can hear performance models. You can charge per appointment. A lot of verticals are going this way, like solar and stuff, roofers. A lot of home service businesses going this route, and then you can charge 5 to 20% of the deal that gets closed, or 25% of a deal to acquisition. The optimal pricing plan will look something like this: setup fee plus performance. This is what we have all of our partners that are building sales agency. We have them do. This is what we charge our own clients. They setup fee plus performance. The performance needs to be based on the leading indicator of success, right? It makes it easier to sell it to the prospect, since you can easily tell them that the only way you get paid a lot of money is when you're generating them a lot of money, right? An example, 10 to 25K upfront. There's an example for a sales agency. So if you're looking to build one, this is what I would advise. 10 to 25K upfront plus 350 to 300 qualified per qualified show, or 15% of closed deal. Either works. You can't do both because that's called double dipping. If the client is worried about high upfront fee, you can charge them a retainer plus performance. This is where you introduce a monthly retainer just so you don't lose the deal. Instead of, because they can't afford to pay your 15K or 20K, don't get rid of them. Charge a monthly retainer plus performance at the same time, so you can double dip because there's not a lot up front. Again, I would still push for the higher cash up front. Example, 90-day deal was 10K up front. I would do 5K up front and 3K per month after that. You always want to push for collecting a higher amount up front, as it allows you to acquire the next client while leveraging your new client's investment. You can hire better talent, better and faster results, and then you can remove yourself from the company, making you an actual fucking CEO. So just some numbers here. Client acquisition cost plus cost to fulfill, $500 times 2 equals 1,000. Cost to fulfill for this new client, and it affords them the CAC, client acquisition for a new client, right? Pricing applied to different verticals. So consulting and business consulting. I know this is a lot of you guys watching this probably in this space. So you can do value-based pricing, charge based on the impact your consulting brings or your coaching brings. If your advice helps a company add $1 million in revenue, pricing should reflect that. A retainer fee, a monthly advisory services where clients get continuous strategy sessions. You can charge premium packages, offer tiered pricing for different levels of involvement, group coaching, one-on-one, VIP mastermind, whatever, or a hybrid model, set a fee plus performance-based pricing, for example, percentage of the increased revenue. Real estate and lead gen services. This here, you can charge pay per lead, charge per exclusive qualified buyer or seller lead. You can do commission-based, take a percentage of the closed deal price, not obviously the whole home, but whatever the broker or the agent makes. A retainer fee, monthly service fee for ongoing marketing, lead nurturing, or follow-ups, and then a fixed fee / project-based, set a price for specific deliverables like market analysis reports or staging consultations, whatever it might be, or just building out their marketing campaign, charging for that. Sales agency and client acquisition companies. So this is commission-based, percentage of revenue from closed deals, retainer fee. You can also charge a monthly pricing for ongoing sales outreach, appointment setting, and a pipeline management, pay per appointment, charge for qualified attended sales call, or a hybrid model, upfront setup fee. This is what we do, plus commission on closed deals. Next is digital marketing and advertising agencies. You can charge pay per click, charge based on ad spend performance. Retainer fee, fixed monthly charge for managing ad campaigns, SEO, content marketing, all that stuff. Performance based, percentage of ROI generated from the campaigns directly, nothing else. You can't charge for referrals or organic outbound campaigns, just paid ads. Or tier pricing, basic, advanced, and premium service levels. Next is e-commerce and dropshipping services. Revenue share model. Take a percentage of total monthly sales, or you can do a fixed fee, one-time setup fee for store creation, branding, and automation. Subscription-based, recurring fee for ongoing product sourcing, fulfillment, and management, or a hybrid model, again, setup and commission on monthly profits. Coaching programs. This is fitness, business, life coaching, whatever. Value-based pricing. Price based on the transformation delivered, right? It could be guaranteed weight loss or career growth or financial success, especially if your coaching program or your client's coaching program doesn't have a monetary ROI. It's all based on the transformation, the value of the transformation the client sees. Premium packages, different access levels, right? Self-paced, group coaching, one-on-one, VIP. You can do subscription-based monthly membership for continued access to training and materials. This has recently taken off a lot with school and all these other platforms doing monthly members and subscription models. Hybrid model, high ticket upfront investment, recurring membership for ongoing access, right? Then you have tech and SaaS, software as a setup, subscription-based pricing, usually monthly or yearly payments for software access, pay-per-user charge based on the numbers of users in an organization. You can do tiered pricing, basic, pro, and enterprise levels with different feature sets, or a hybrid model, one-time setup fee, ongoing monthly subscription. I'm assuming, hopefully, you can see a trend here because the upfront setup fee and hybrid and the percentage of the revenue usually applies to a lot of the verticals. Freelancing and creative services, graphic design, copywriting, video editing. You can charge project-based pricing, fixed price per project or deliverable, retainer fee, monthly payments or for ongoing content creation services, pay per task, charge per completed task, 50 per blog post, 100 per video edit, whatever it might be, or tier pricing, entry level, premium, VIP packages based on service depth. Event planning and high ticket services. Fixed fee setup, set pricing for organizing events based on scope. Premium packages offer different levels of service, basic coordination versus full service planning. Value-based pricing, charge based on the size of the complexity of the event, or a hybrid model, deposit upfront, performance-based incentives. Pricing, now all these verticals, you can use these for your own sales agency, or you can understand how each vertical is pricing their own services and model anytime you're offering your services, let's say to freelancing and creative services, model your pricing according to what they're already used to. So pricing is the thing that allows you to become a leveraged business owner, and you can make a lot of money and without really having to change much in your fulfillment or your client acquisition side or your marketing or sales. And that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.